One thing new fans of the show have to figure out is which Robin is in Young Justice. Well, I hate to tell them, all of them. That's right, and that's what makes the show great. We all love having so many characters as part of Earth-16's Young Justice universe. One of the upsides of this is seeing a superhero mantle passed from one person to another, and no other character has done this more than Robin the Boy Wonder. So let's take a couple of minutes to talk about our favorite crew of Robins from the show, a Lost Soul, and a few future versions of the Boy and Girl Wonder that could pick up that R sometime in the future. Now, before we dive in, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. Also, we got this big giveaway. We're going to give away this PlayStation 5 at 25,000 subscribers. All you have to do to get in on the giveaway is be a subscriber and leave us some sort of comment. Also, kick us a little pocket change. Check out the link below to buy me a coffee. It's a great way to support this channel without any future obligations, and it's always appreciated. Well, we've seen the mantle of Robin the Boy Wonder passed multiple times in Young Justice, so I thought we could take a couple of minutes to break down each version of the character, as well as potential future versions. Obviously, the very first Robin was Dick Grayson. The original sidekick of Batman, Dick Grayson was actually a founding member of the team. Now, if you remember, he spent the majority of that first season trying to understand what it meant to be a leader and understanding the pressure that came with the legacy that he was carrying. The main thing many fans still remember and is a staple of the show is his obsession with unwords. His deconstructing of words like disaster into aster and overwhelmed into whelmed have become a trademark of the show. Now, as you know, Dick matured over time and grew in his roles and duties, eventually shedding the persona of Robin to become Nightwing during the 5-year gap between Season 1 and Season 2. He even took on the role of mentor to the newest Robin, Tim Drake. But, as you know, Tim Drake was not the first person to inherit the mantle of Boy Wonder. Jason Todd, the team's second Robin, well, his time with the team is very much a mystery to the fans. We know he joined the team after Season 1 was complete, but he was killed off a bit before Young Justice Legacy happened. How do we know this? Well, Tim Drake appears in that game as Robin during some of the cutscenes. If you're a fan of the comics, you know the character met his fate at the hands of the Joker. But in the Young Justice world, Greg Weisman and team have never actually given fans even the slightest of clues. Now, we've talked about this on the channel before. The appearance of the Red Hooded Ninja in Season 3 could very well mean that Jason Todd is about to return as one of the Phantoms in Season 4. I'd highly recommend you check out our 2-part Phantoms videos linked down below. The current Robin on the team is Tim Drake, and he still holds the mantle as we head into Season 4. Now, to be fair, he did temporarily resign while working for Batman's covert team, but since then, he has come back and returned fully to the fold and picked up his team responsibilities. Now, in many ways, Tim Drake's personality is very similar to Dick Grayson. He is very determined to be successful in his missions, and he is a risk taker. However, Tim Drake seems to take his heroism much more seriously than Grayson, and, quite honestly, lacks the natural confidence Dick Grayson has, although he is one heck of a leader. It appears to me he actually carries the burden of Jason's death, as illogical as that is. He takes those leadership responsibilities very seriously, and always strives to uphold not just the team's values, but to also look out for his fellow teammates, even when they're screwing up. Now, you would think that was all the Robins, but as you know, Damian Wayne was actually teased in Season 3, and even as a baby, he set fans on fire to fast-track him as the 4th Robin. Now, we haven't seen Season 4 yet, so the possibility of an update on the status for this character is tantalizing for fans. He is the current Robin in the comics and a fan favorite, and should this series see a few more seasons and time jumps, we very well could see Damian Wayne as the Boy Wonder in Young Justice. Quite honestly, he does translate better to HBO Max than Cartoon Network, and I think he could be a ton of fun. Whether we actually get back out is up for debate, but if anybody can do it, Greg and crew can. Now, there is actually a 5th character, and it's spoiler. It's it's not actually a spoiler. It's Stephanie Brown, aka Spoiler. If you're a fan of the Batman comics, the addition of Stephanie Brown back in the Season 2 era of Young Justice comics, well, you had a lot of questions. After being rescued by Tim Drake and his squad, Stephanie eventually became part of the Batman team of covert heroes working with Orphan, Tim, Arrowette, and the Batman himself. Now, if you read comics, you recognize who Stephanie is, and there was a very short period of time where she actually took up the mantle of Robin. Quite honestly, this could be a pretty interesting move for the show to make, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see her upgraded to Robin and Tim Drake possibly step into that Red Robin role. Damian is still way too young going into Season 4. But guess what? Stephanie isn't. Well, that is a wrap. Hopefully now you got the full breakdown on all the Robins in Young Justice. So, who is your favorite past, current, or future Robin of Earth 16? I'm going to be honest, I'm going classic and going with the original Dick Grayson. Stay whelmed, everybody. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you're not going to get any updates. Peace.